Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ihsan Nurdin and I'm from English Language Teaching Department 5C, and I'm going to explain my mini research and to complete the English coursebook analysis final exam. The first one is the title of my mini research is a content analysis of teacher's book Bahasa Inggris for 8th grade of junior high school based on 2013 Curriculum Revision Edition 2017. And the objective of mini research is to analyze the content of teacher's book, which is provided by Ministry of Culture and Education Indonesia. And for analyzing book, I follow the checklist teacher's book according to Chunningsworth 1995, which is related to the teacher's role and teacher's book included in the teacher's book. And after analyzing, I found several things related to the teacher's role in the course book. The first one is, in this book, teachers are required to play a very active role when guiding students in teaching and learning process, so that it runs according to what is expected by governance as stated in the syllabus. This is shown by a very detailed discussion and guide the teaching process, such as questioning guide, in which the teacher must provoke students to ask the question, then communicating guide, in which teacher must provoke students express the meaning interactively with the reading and oral text. The next is, in this book, the teacher strongly supported in their role guiding students. And as the facilitator in this book, teachers are not given input in facilitating students' learning. Teacher should give a suggestion for finding tools or other material for teaching, the media use and how to use media, and much more. And related to the manager learning, this book provides a lot of advice on managing the classroom and tells teachers important information in managing classroom. And next is related to the director. In this book, it is explained that the teachers act as director in the classroom during the learning process. In this book, the teachers are directed to cleverly direct student learning activities in order to achieve learning success as set out in the target of learning activities. And the role of teacher in this book directly required to monitor learners in this book by asking each student or group to report the result of learning reflection, replies, and reinforcement that were previously provided as stimulus initially. And in this book, the unique function of the teacher can be well recognized, starting from which is shown by giving example to the students how to do things such as expressing and speaking skill, writing and copying, writing skill, listening the expression and listening skills, and giving direction in understanding and reading skills. And unfortunately, this book does not recognize different learning and teaching style. This is indicated by suggestion in the use of the same teaching and learning style. And this book is not rigid. It's very flexible. This book is not fixated on one learning activity. And teacher books suggest and instruct the teacher to be able to develop student learning potential independently, which is application is implemented in the development students' independence, especially in learning English. And this book is very comprehensible and flexible, and everything in this book explained it in detail, clear, and easy to understand. And this book gives detailed information and instruction to the teacher. This book is suitable for the teacher even they still have less experience. And this book is suitable with non-native speaker, and the instruction and explanation about methods, teaching, and techniques that instructor can employ have been detailed in depth with the points in the teacher's book. And in this book, the language item in each chapter are explained clearly, and There are a lot of guides in teaching students in this book, so that teacher can more easily teach English in class. Some of these guidelines include general guidelines, opening, closing, activity guidelines, understanding instruction guide, observing guide, and many more. And this book, unfortunately, explanation about foreign culture as a British or American not included or explained, so that it is possible for misunderstanding to occur by teachers and students. And in this book, the guidance provided is very prescriptive, but it depends on the teacher because the guidance only the teacher help. And this book contains clear objective every unit or every chapter or lesson, and every teaching procedure is clearly explained. For example, in the role of play procedure, first teacher play the roles of the speakers in the pictures and then say the speaker sentence correctly and clearly. Last, student and repeat after the teacher. And learning difficulties are predicted in this book, and every unit has some detail like introduction, learning activity maps, exercise, and answer case are designed same for each unit. The teacher and students book actually have the same topic of discussion. It's just the difference in the teacher's book, like there's teaching guide and answer key that is not in the student's book. And there is no informal monitoring provided in the teacher's book, so there is also advice on it. And this teacher's book provide the keys to exercise and other activities. In this book, the researcher did not find progress tests and how to use them. This book can help the teacher to improve their teaching ability. It can also make positive contribute the heightening and sustaining learning motivation. And teacher can encourage to note down their own ideas and improve to the learning process and to analyze the gaps of the learning process in the teacher's book. And the conclusion is the book deserves to be a teacher's course book because almost of the criteria put forward by Worth are met. This research was conducted considering the teacher course book has very important role in teaching process. With the teacher's course book, the teacher's job will be easier and can improve the teaching quality of a teacher. A teacher book has many roles such as guide, teacher reference in teaching, give advice and many more. And I think that's all from me. I'm sorry if there any mistake. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.